Welcome back to Your Average Investor, everybody. We've got some important news. GameStop is surging after hours. They were up at one point nearly 30% in after hours trading. Now they're sitting at about 16-17% gains, and this is just an unbelievable surge. If you've been following along, we've covered the GameStop news for a while. Hit that subscribe button to support the channel, help us get this thing monetized, and let's talk about what's happening here on GameStop. So, on this initial meme rally, GameStop announced that they would be doing an at-the-market offering, selling some shares in order to raise capital. Well, today, right at market closed, they announced that they had completed their at-the-market offering and raised nearly $1 billion in capital for financing ongoing operations and growth. That's a very large amount of money, especially considering if you look at GameStop's last few quarters. Let me zoom out here. They were profitable, break even, and just slightly unprofitable a couple quarters. So they are bouncing between profitability and a couple quarters of unprofitability, but it looks like they're going to be able to do a whole lot with this $950 million that they just raised. Now, we talked about a couple days ago how $20 line had been a pretty good support for GameStop. Well, that broke yesterday. GameStop tried to reclaim it today, didn't make back too much ground, but then in this after hours announcement has just absolutely surged. What does that mean for you? Well, I think the $20 range is still an excellent support zone. Again, this is not financial advice. You've got to do your own research. If you bought the dip below, congratulations. You are now quite profitable on that trade. I would be looking to sell some covered calls tomorrow if you haven't already because of the juiced premium, or waiting maybe a couple more days to see if this rally extends into the $25 or $30 range again. The other thing I would consider doing, this is what I did, is I own shares of GameStop. As a full disclosure, I also sold some cash secured puts on GameStop, and those puts are very likely going to expire worthless now. I'll collect that premium and go probably buy some shares of GameStop with it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, again, hit that subscribe button like you're hitting the buy button on GameStop. I know this is you if you're watching right now. Don't try to hide it. Just kidding. It might be anybody. But again, not investment advice. Very interesting to see, though, as soon as that news hit, look at the volume. That's the other thing that's the big tell here. It's not like they're moving up on thin volume. This is big volume causing GameStop to move up. They completed that at-the-market offering, raised $1 billion, and they're doing great. Our challenge account, speaking of doing great, is doing phenomenal as well. Started with $1,000. Once these two cash secured puts expire worthless, we'll be sitting pretty at about $1,100, or we'll get 100 or a couple hundred shares of GME and start trading those. But look at this movement on GameStop. This dip, in my opinion, we get back down to 20 bucks. I'm hitting that buy button again. I'm going to grab some more shares for a quick swing trade. I may even consider doing it right here around $22 per share, because boy, oh boy, did the market love that news that the at-the-market offering has been finished. Would love to know more about what you guys think about GameStop. Let me know in the comments below if you're buying, if you're selling, and I'll catch you next time.